so Saturday morning, vinyasa. I encourage you to back off when you need to, go deeper when you'd like to. And again, breathe sides of the body, front and back, top and bottom. Good morning. Is that Maria? Good morning, everybody. A lot of South Florida here today. And then go ahead and mute yourselves. As your arms are outstretched, push your hips back to your heels. I know I said you can have any direction. Let's stretch the arms out in front of us. And just roll your temples from side to side, massage a little bit across the top of the front of your head, front of your brain. And then find yourself back in the center towards the third eye. And just maybe you see this vibrant violet color between the two spaces of your brows. Open up your arms as wide as your mat, pinky edges on the edges of the mat. And then bring the left arm to where the right arm is, all the way at the edge of your mat. Bring the right arm behind your back. Bring your left ear towards the floor. And breathe down the left side of your body from the underarm all the way through. Inhale, bring the right arm to the left arm. Inhale, bring your left arm back to the left side of your space, and then replace it with the right arm. So the right arm comes to the left side of your mat, and the left arm's going to come behind your back. Maybe all the way to your inner thigh, maybe not so far. Right ear towards the floor. So towards the floor doesn't mean it has to touch. No force. Haiti. Inhale, bring your left hand on top of your right. Exhale, right hand back to the right side, left arm out to the left side. Inhale, pull the mat towards you and round your back, come up onto your shins. You can keep your hips wide, your knees wide, your hands wide here. Inhale, tuck your toes, dip your belly, arch your back, broaden your collarbones. Exhale, round and curl, top of the foot, shin down, tailbone pulls underneath you. Inhale, arch your back, tuck your toes, dip your belly, broaden your collarbones. Exhale, round and curl. And then just come to neutral spine and shift your hips from side to side. Just wag your tail a little bit and start to make like a semicircle with your hips. Bringing your left hip towards your left elbow, right hip towards your right elbow. And starting with some small circles right through the pelvis. Making bigger if it feels good for you. And then come back to the center and start the reverse. Start off with small or maybe just the side to side. And then start to make some circles in that direction. And then going bigger when your body says, I'm ready, or not. And then one more time, make your way back to center. This time, let's bring the hands and the knees under the shoulders and under the hips. Good. Tuck your right toes behind you. Tuck the toes on the floor and just rock forward and back a couple times on your ball of your foot. Keeping the foot down, spin your left foot to the side and take the right arm up. Stacking your shoulders, lifting the lower part of your body upwards. Inhale. And exhale, and of course you can always be on a block. Good. Inhale, rise up. Shoulders stack over hips, reach the fingers in two directions. Right arm down, left arm up and over. Just stretch the left side of your body. Good. Inhale, take your left arm out. Put it on the floor block if you like. Right arm up and over, stretch. Inhale, right foot down, right arm down, left arm up. Exhale, left arm down, right arm, right leg up. Take the arm over your head, bend the top leg back, and take a hold of the foot, perhaps with your hand, or reach towards it. Pull your heart forward, kick your foot into your hands. Hold on to your ankle, inhale. Exhale, step your right foot all the way forward. Hands on either side of the foot or on your blocks are always acceptable. Let your left hip sink down so the right knee is over the ankle and the left knee is back behind your hip. Relax your shoulders, broaden your collarbones. And breathe. Now bring your hands on the inside of your right foot on the floor of the block. Turn your left toes to the right side. Right arm stays down, left arm comes up. Rotate your torso to the left, hug your knee and tricep towards each other. Press down through your right foot. Inhale, rise up. Think of warrior two. Inhale, left arm comes down the back leg, right arm comes up. Good. Exhale, bring your right hand down and left hand meets at the front of the mat. Spin your back foot forward. Hands separate on either side of the leg. Straighten your front leg and fold over. Toes up. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rebend your front knee. Tuck your left toes underneath you, hands on the floor of the blocks. Just step into a downward facing dog, hips up in the air. Walk your heels down, right, left, bend the knees. Just send your weight from side to side and breathe. Inhale high on your tippy toes. And exhale, allow your heels to sink towards the floor. Chest towards your thighs, head hangs down. Inhale, shift into plank position, shoulders over wrists, belly is lifted, body is parallel to the floor. Inhale and exhale. Lower your right knee to the floor. Keep your left leg back behind you, toes tucked underneath you. Rock a little bit side to side or forward and back. And then turn your right foot to the right. Left hand, move your body to the left side, left hand comes up. Reach your fingertips to the sky. Inhale, rise up. Shoulders stack. Reach your fingers broad. Left arm down, right arm up. Exhale, bring your right hand down on floor block. Left arm and left leg up and over. Inhale, come back. Left arm down, right arm up. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Take that one more time. Inhale. Exhale as you come with your right hand down, left arm up, left leg bends and grab a hold of the foot if you can. Kicking the foot into the hand and the hand into the foot. Open your heart. Stay with the grip of your foot if you can. Send it to the front of your mat. Turn your back hip forward. Hands on the floor block. Lower the hip down, shoulders back, collarbones broaden. Good, now spin your right foot to the left side. Bring both hands on the inside of your left leg. Right arm comes up, open towards the right side. Hug your knee and your tricep towards each other. Look down. Inhale, rise up. Warrior two, pose on your knee. So just anytime you need to, you can come to this pose on the knee. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Hands to the floor or the blocks, spin it around. Tuck your back toes underneath you, lift the knee up, and step into downward facing dog with the hips up high in the sky. Inhale on your toes, bend one knee then the other. And then find your stillness in dog. Inhale on your toes, shift forward to a high plank, shoulders over wrists, belly lifted, knees lifted. Broaden your collarbones. Exhale, bring both knees to the earth. Sit back on your heels, child's pose. Reach your hands down by your knees. Roll your spine to sit up on your heels. Good. Press the top of your foot and shin down, or ankle down, and bring your shins up off the floor. Chin to chest, round and curl your spine. Stretch out the front of the ankle. Nice for your chaturanga rollovers. Bring your knees down. Inhale, tuck your toes underneath you, and lift your knees up off the floor. Walk your hands back in. See if you've got balance today. And maybe take your hands to your thighs or to your heart. Prayer. Exhale, hands to the floor, hips up, heels down. Separate your feet hips width apart. I'll be modifying a little bit, so you can take your hands to the floor blocks or even on your thighs. Hands to shins or thighs, lengthen your spine. Inhale, press down, rise up all the way to standing. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Release your arms by your side. Step your right foot about 2 to 3 feet forward. Find your balance, hinge forward, and just float the left leg up just for a moment. Inhale, hands to prayer. Step your left foot forward 2 to 3 feet. Exhale, forward fold. Find your balance, float your right leg up off the floor. Inhale, step your right foot forward, have the left foot meet it, top of the mat. Exhale, release your arms down by your side. Inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Exhale, interlace your fingers, turn your palms inside out and upside down, lean to the right side. Inhale, come back to center, switch the cross of your hands. Lift the arms up. Exhale, up and over to the left side. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down and behind your back. Interlace your fingers, palms together, knuckles down, chest lifted. Soften your knees as you fold forward all the way towards the floor. Arms up behind your back. Inhale and exhale. Good. Put a soft bend or bigger bend into your knees, or even don't go that far down, you choose. Inhale, release your arms, sweep the floor, lift your heart, bend your knees, sink into a chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, hands behind your back, head down, shins, knees straight. Exhale, bring it back, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, arms behind. Keep interlacing the other finger on top, forward fold. This time, release your hands to the floor, lengthen your spine, inhale. Step to high plank position, shoulders over wrist, belly is lifted. Shift a little forward, choose to bring your knees to the floor. Bend your elbows, look forward. Inhale, press up, upward dog or push-up position, or right into your downward facing dog. Inhale, rise onto your toes and bring your right leg high in the sky. So keep your hips squared for a moment. Exhale, step your right foot all the way between your two hands. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Take your right hand on the inside of your right foot. Turn your left toes on their side and hug your right hip in. Left arm comes up, stack your shoulders. Find your back foot nice and strong, pinky toes grounded to the earth. Your toes are facing towards the front edge of your mat towards the left side. So we've got a couple degrees. I'm not a mathematician, but I'd say about 10, 15 degrees. Inhale, bring yourself up. If you'd like to take the block with you, carry it with you. Warrior two. Reverse the warrior and straighten your front leg. Exhale, bend the knee, warrior two. Good. Inhale, straighten the front leg and bend backwards. Exhale, bend the front knee. Good. Inhale one more time, straighten the leg. Good. Exhale, bend the front knee, warrior, reverse warrior. Inhale, release both hands to the floor. Step back, high to low plank. Any variations you'd like to take. Push-up, skip the push-up, skip the upward dog, and just go to downward facing dog. Child's pose is another option. Bring your feet together, inhale, left leg high in the sky. Exhale, step your left foot all the way through. Help it out if you need to. Find your low lunge. Left hand moves on the inside of the block as the right toes turn on their side towards the front right corner of your mat. Left hand stays down, right arm starts to come up. Stack your shoulders, open your heart. Firm your feet, big toe, little toe, ball of the foot, heel of the foot. Inhale and exhale. Good, push down firmly through your feet. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse the warrior, straighten your front leg. Inhale, rebend your front knee, knee over the ankle. Exhale, reverse, straighten the front leg. Good, inhale, reach, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Stay here, rebend the front knee. Reverse warrior. Exhale, release your hands to the floor. Spin it around, go right to dog, or take a vinyasa, whatever sequence you'd like to get through today. Hips come back up in the air. Inhale, float your right leg in the air. Exhale, step your right foot through. Just move, if you have a block, move it towards the back of the mat should you want to go with it. If you have another block, put it on the inside of your right foot. Turn your left foot on its side. Side angle pose, left arm up, right arm down, hug the knee and tricep together. Lift out of your waistline, look down at your right toes. Inhale, push down to rise up. Warrior two, exhale, inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, rebend, warrior two. Inhale, straighten and lift. Stay with this, but bend the front knee. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Turn your feet to face the left side of your mat, hands on your hips. So if you'd like to use a block, you're going to have it. It should be now at the back of your mat. Turn your left toes to the left side. If you're using a block, place it to the outside or in front of your left foot. Bend your left knee. And just like we did in our warm-up on our knees, lift your right leg off the floor, lift your right arm off the floor. Stack your shoulders. Right arm can come over your head. So reach in a long line from fingertip to toe tip. Right leg is lifted. Beautiful. Nice look. Good. Take your time. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Good. One more breath. Bring your right arm back over your shoulder. You can keep the block at the back of the mat. Bend your left knee. Find warrior two on your left leg. So bend your left knee. Right leg is strong. Inhale, reverse it, straighten the front leg. Exhale, rebend it. Inhale, straighten up. Reverse. Exhale, rebend. Good. Inhale, reverse again. Stay in the reverse position. Bend your front knee, which is your left knee. Warrior two. Inhale. Straighten both legs. Turn towards the side of your mat. Hands behind your back. Fingers interlace. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bend your knees enough to get forward. All the way down. Arms come up over your head. Or if you're holding a higher position, release your hands to your hips and just support yourself. Or keep a flat spine. Inhale, come up halfway. Release your hands to your hips, stand up. Turn your right foot forward. Warrior two. Inhale, windmill the hands to the floor. Step back to high plank. Choose your way into downward dog. There's a million ways of getting there. You choose the one that's right for you. Hips up in the air. So you should still have a block towards the back of your mat. Inhale, lift your left leg high in the sky. Exhale, look forward, step forward. Inhale, left hand on the inside, on the floor, on a block. Right arm comes up, side angle pose. Good, stacking your shoulders. Look down at your left toes. Push down through your feet, inhale, rise up. Exhale, find warrior two for the breath. Inhale, reverse it and straighten your front leg. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, straighten and reverse. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, reverse. Stay in the reverse and rebend the knee. Good. Inhale, come back up, straighten both legs. Adjust your blocks if they're in the way. Turn yourself towards the left side of your mat. Interlace your fingers the other way, knuckles down, heart lifts. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come back up, nice and easy, not too long this time. Open your arms out to a T. Turn your right toes to the front. Reach forward. You can soften your right leg. Take the block in front of the right foot or to the side of the right foot as you begin to float your left hip, left leg, left arm up. Take the left arm over your head so you have now this long line from your fingertips to your toe tips in your half moon balance. Left leg is in the air. Good. You can also be on your knee. Good. So the standing leg should be straight. Toes should be facing what is now the back end of your mat, or the front end of your mat, really. Inhale, bring your left arm back up in the air. Bend your right knee. Step back gently. Rise up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse the warrior, straighten your front leg. Inhale, rebend. Exhale, reverse, straighten the front leg. Inhale, rebend. Exhale, reverse. Stay in the reverse. Bend the knee. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten up. This time put your hands just on your hips. Hinge forward. You can go all the way down or halfway down. Take your peace finger grip around your big toe. Lengthen your spine, inhale. And exhale, fold. Bring yourself in half. Bringing your chest towards your thighs, head towards the floor, tailbone, sitting bones up to the sky. Inhale, come halfway lift. Place your hands back on your hips. Open up your arms, bend your, turn your left toes forward, bend your left knee. Warrior two, inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back, take your way into your downward dog. Push-ups, no push-ups. Upward dog, no upward dog, cobra. or just find your way back to dog. Inhale, float your right leg high in the sky. This time open up the hip a little bit more. Bend the right knee, kick it in, kick it out, point and flex. Good, bring the knee back to center, round and curl. Bring the leg in and through. Turn your left foot on its side. Come right into warrior two here, exhale. Inhale, reverse, turn your right toes in, left toes out. Bend the left knee on warrior two, back of the room. Left arm down, right leg up, right arm up and over. Stay here or bend your top leg, reach for the foot, shin, ankle, and pull your heel in line with your knee, knee in line with your hip. Open up, Shavasana. Option, don't have to do it, don't have to try it. You can go to your knee and do it with a lot more balance. Good, and stability. If you are holding your leg, gently release it. Soften your front knee. Step back, come right through warrior two. Reverse the warrior, straighten the leg. Rebend the knee, turn yourself to the side of the mat. Turn the right toes forward, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, bend into warrior two. Hands to the floor. Stay here for a moment. Left hand stays down. Right arm opens up, twist. Good. So your typical revolve twist. Left hand stays on the floor. Left knee can come to the floor. Or step back into your side plank, Vashisthasana. Any variations. Lift the top leg, bend it. Do whatever you'd like to do with it. You could do Shavasana here, bringing the leg up, holding onto the ankle, pulling the leg back. Options, all options. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, hands to the floor, plank pose. Downward facing dog. Step your feet a little closer to your hands. Take your right hand to your left foot, shin, ankle. Inhale, release your hands. If you moved your feet up, move them back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high in the sky. Open the left hip, bend the knee. Shoulders are square. Good, now turn your hips square, knee to chest, round curl. Look forward, step your left foot through, turn your right foot on its side. Open right into warrior two, exhale. Inhale, reverse, straighten the leg. Exhale, turn your left toes to the right. Right toes to the right. Soft bend in the knee. Reach forward. Right hand inside, outside, foot, shin, or block. Float your left leg up and off the floor. Left arm comes up. You can stay right here. Or bend your top leg, grab a hold of the foot, shin, ankle. Shavasana, open up your heart. So, again, what I said way back in the beginning of class, modify, amplify, do you. Whatever works for you today. So if you can do this pose on your knees more successfully, go onto your knees. If you'd rather stay standing without holding on, that's fine. If you are holding on, however, begin to let go. Soften your front leg, that should be your right leg, and step back gracefully, more gracefully than me, I'm sure. Inhale, warrior two, right into your straight front leg. Exhale, turn it around. Take it back to the front of your mat. Warrior two, left knee bends. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor, block. Right hand stays, left arm opens up, twist. So now you have a choice, you know where we're going. Right hand's gonna stay on the floor, right knee can come to the floor, or you just spin it around into your left side plank, Vashisthasana. And the left arm can come up, the left leg can come up. So any variations are welcome in this pose. Ahimsa, okay. So if you're taking any other variation, whatever you did on one side, see if you can do the same on the other side. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, hands to the floor, plank. Push back into downward dog, step a little bit forward. Take your left hand to the outside of the right foot, shin or ankle. Inhale, release your hands. And right from here, just bring your knees onto the earth. Have a seat on your heels. If you'd like to put a block between your two heels, that's fine as well. And then bring your dominant hand on top of your less dominant hand. Close your eyes for a moment. Inhale, open your eyes if they're closed. Sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, take your hands to the floor. Tuck your toes behind you, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high and open up the right hip, bend the knee. Now keep the knee bent and open to the side and bring your right foot inside of your right thigh or to your right shin, just like you're in a tree pose in downward dog. Some of you might want to shift forward in that tree pose and vinyasa. Come back in. Good. Inhale, turn your right knee forward. Pull the knee to the chest, stay in the dog. And then step your right foot across your body to the outside of your left hand. Pull your chest towards your thighs. Stay here or begin to open up into full triangle. Left arm up, right arm down, hips up. Anything with the bottom leg, you can lift it up. Good, exhale, stay here. Turn your torso forward. Right leg is still crossing over. And then bring the right knee underneath the left, underneath the center of your body on the floor. Take your left knee behind it and open both feet out to the side. Take a hold of your block if you'd like. Have a seat on the floor or the block. Right knee over left. Thumbs into your instep. Close your eyes and breathe. You might not need that other block at the back right now, so keep it forward. Good, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, take prayer to your heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Left elbow outside right thigh. Thumbs to the heart. Hips are squared. So if your right hip comes all the way up and you're putting all this weight into your left side, again, I would put something underneath your hips or back off a little bit on the twist. Some of you might take this into an arm balance. If you like that, bring your arms outside of your right hip. Right arm to the right hip, left arm to the left hip. If you are more experienced and you can release anything from the right arm and just keep it at the left arm. Tuck your toes underneath you and then sit on the ledge that you've created with your arms and perhaps float your legs up off the floor. Don't try it, try it. Fallen knee crow, it's okay. Come back to center when you're ready. Release the bind, release the twist, release the balance. Good. Inhale, come back to your hands and knees. If you have a block, bring it off to the side for a moment. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up in the air. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Bring your left knee to your chest. And then stretch the left leg high in the sky. Open the hip, bend the knee. Good. Now turn your hips square. Bring your left foot to the inside of the thigh or the calf, below the knee or above the knee. Inhale, shift forward. If you'd like to take a little triad of vinyasa, comes a little bit harder. Downward dog, Take your left knee, bring it centered, and then bring the left foot across to the outside of your right hand, the right side of your mat. Stay here for a breath, and then begin to spin open onto your left hand, right arm up. Fallen triangle, wild thing, call it what you want. And complete. Right hand down, breathe in. Bring your left knee to the middle of the mat, turn your left toes to the right. Bring your right knee behind your left knee, turn the toes to the left. Take your block again and have a seat on the floor of the block. Close your eyes, take a moment here. Just, give yourself a pat on the back for getting this far into it, in this game of Twister. Open your eyes, bring the arms up. Hands to prayer. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen through your torso as you hinge forward. Begin to rotate. Right elbow outside left thigh. Keeping your hips still grounded. So if the hips start to come up or one hip comes up more than the other, adjust yourself so that you can stay level. Right? It's a twist. But if you cannot maintain the levelness of the pelvis, then just back off a little bit. And those of you who want to go further, putting the hands on the outside of your left leg, tuck your toes underneath you, lift your hips up, bend your elbows, and have a seat on your arms, right above where there's the chaturanga arm, right? So maybe the legs lift up, maybe not. Wherever you are, honor it, be satisfied, and then come on back slowly. Come back to your center. Walk your hands forward, tuck your toes under. Find a downward dog with your left leg in front. Move your block off to the side if it was there. Inhale, float your right leg high in the sky. Exhale, knee to chest, round curl. This time, let's just step it back up in the air and take all four paws onto the floor. Downward facing doggy. Inhale, lift up onto your toes, bend your knees, look underneath your nose. Walk your feet to the middle of the mat. Walk your hands to meet your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Stand all the way up. Release your arms down by your side. Keep your feet wide or bring them a little closer together. Put the weight into your left leg. Open your right hip to the side. Hug your left hip into the center. I'll turn this way. Take your right foot and bring it above or below your knee. Place it for tree pose. Hands to your heart center. Hug your left hip all the way in. Inhale, allow your branches to spread. Perhaps you waver in the wind a little bit. Good. Hug the left hip in. Keep hugging in strong through the center. Exhale, prayer to the heart, feet down. Release your arms by your side. Inhale, open your left hip to the left side. Keep the right hip hugging in. Bring your left heel above or below the knee. Find your standing tree pose. Toes down, hip open, knee down. Hug the right hip in. It's okay, take your time. When you're ready, spread your branches. My tree is swaying a lot today. Yeah, I've had a little vertigo for the last 3 days. How about that? Hug your right hip in. Exhale, hands to prayer. Feet down, arms down. Good, I'm going to turn back to face the front of the room. Everybody step to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, take yourself forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step, step, high plank. Inhale, listen. Exhale, lower your forearms to the floor. Shoulders over elbows, belly is lifted. Now you can keep your right arm forward or turn it parallel to the mat. Spin onto your right side, knee can come down as well. Left arm up, hips up. You can go back into that tree position one more time. And this time, if you'd like to, step your left foot behind you and just lift a little higher into that forearm wild thing. Exhale, come back to center forearms. We're just going to take it on to the other side. Left arm stays down, spin onto your left side. Right arm up, hips up, arm can come over, top leg can lift, tree pose. Options, you know, always options. And then if you'd like, take the right leg behind you. Inhale. Good, slowly make your way back to both forearms. Open up your arms shoulder width. Shift your hips a little forward on your toes. Lower your hips to the floor. Lift your belly up and in. Broaden your collarbones. Pull the shoulders back and down. Drop your chin towards your chest. And inhale, pull yourself back one more time to child's pose. Keep your knees a little closer for this one. And bring your arms down by your side, palms face up. Drape your shoulders over your thighs. Tuck your chin into your chest. Roll to sit on your heels. And then swing your legs around to either side. Come back to the center. Walk down your mat so when you come down, your head is supported on the mat. Have your blocks nearby, strap if you need it. So move the flesh from one side and the other side. And then bring your hands down by your thighs. Turn your toes up towards your face. Inhale. And exhale. Sweep the arms up and overhead. Reach out of your waistline. Good. Exhale. Open your arms out. Hinge forward. Left arm, right foot, shin, thigh. Right arm behind you. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. So I'm just modifying a bit here, but get as much resistance out of your torso. Inhale, bring the right arm up. Exhale, take the right arm across the left and bring the left arm back. Open it out. Or on the floor behind you, lift your chest. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, cross over. Inhale, sit up tall. Open up your arms. Bring your arms behind you, fingers in either direction. Bend your knees. Lift your hips up. Point your knees forward and drop your head back if that's in your practice today. Feet firmly on the ground. Inhale and exhale. Good, one more breath. Empty the breath as you sit on the floor. Walk your feet closer to your hips, feet together. Grab a hold of your knees on pointy edges of your elbows or your fingers, wrists, forearms. While I have you on screen, I'll just tell you that next weekend and the weekend after, we have regular classes. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. For everybody. Inhale. Chin to chest, round and curl, forehead to knee. Inhale, lift your chest. Now, with your legs close together and your legs close to your thigh or to your chest, release the right arm. Hug it in. Release the left arm. Hug it in. Now carefully release both arms. No change. Chin to chest, exhale, round and curl. Roll down slowly through your spine. Take your time, one vertebrae at a time. Bring your knees all the way up to your chest. Open your arms to a T, shift your hips to the right, and let your knees fall to the left side. Twist. Inhale, come back to center. Shift your hips left, let your knees fall to the right. Twist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, round and curl. Hug your legs close. Head down. Left leg stays on the floor. Right leg extends in the air. Keep the left leg bent. Flex and point through your right foot. Roll through the ankle. And then bring the right ankle on top of the left knee. Keep the foot on the floor. And take your right hand and just gently press your right leg away from you. So opening up that crease between the hip and the thigh. Flex your right foot and get a little bit of energy through the leg. Now, release your hand, but keep the energy as if your hand was still pushing your leg away so it doesn't kind of boomerang right back. Open your arms to a T, shift your hips left, the knees fall to the right. Inhale back to center, cross the right knee all the way over this time. Move your hips right, left, legs to the left. Uncross your legs, come back to center, hug your knees into your chest, round and curl. Exhale, right foot on the floor. Left ankle is going to cross, well, hug the knee in first, give it a little love, stretch it out, flex and point. And then rebend the left knee. Bring the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Take your left hand and guide the left knee away, opening up that space and the crease between your hip and your thigh. Flex your left foot. So it's like you're pushing your leg away and pushing your ankle against your thigh. Keep that action without holding on. Hips to the right, allow your legs to drop to the left. Inhale, come back to the center as you bring the left knee all the way over the right. Move your hips to the left side, bring your legs to the right side. Uncross your legs, come back to center. Happy baby pose, feet to the sky. You can rock on your spine, side to side, make some circles. Draw your knees to your chest. Place your feet on the floor, hold on to your shins or ankles. Tilt your pelvis. Articulate your spine to lift up on your shoulders for bridge. You can keep your arms where they are or interlace them behind your back. Release your arms, empty the breath as you articulate your spine down, upper, mid, lower back to the floor. Take a second bridge or wheel or any other back bend you'd like to take this morning. Stay for 3 to 5 breaths. articulate your way down. Give another final hug of the knees to the chest. For those at home, go into your Shavasana. Stay home safe and stay healthy. Get back.